Good morning, traders. In this video, we're going to look at how to use my swing trade tracking spreadsheet as well as where to download it. Let me first remove myself from the screen so I don't block any useful information. And now I'll take you to my Patreon page, patreon.com/tradingarmor. I have 3 tier levels. The first tier, you can download the 2-hour calculator. If you watch my live trade recaps, you know exactly what that is and how it works. You put in your entry price, your stop price, it automatically calculates a profit target, allowing you to move your orders into position quickly, just in case there's a lot of volatility. Next, you have access to not only the 2-hour calculator, but the XR calculator. As the name implies, you can plug in any reward to risk ratio into that calculator and it'll spit out the profit target instantly without error. So if you want to try a 1.5 to 1, 3 to 1, 0.9 to 1, doesn't matter, it'll do it. At the final tier level, you're going to have access to both of those calculators as well as my trade tracking spreadsheet. Right now, it's just the swing trade spreadsheet, but I'm also going to be uploading my day trading spreadsheet. I will also be uploading new calculators to the other tiers, and the prices will not change even as I add more and more stuff to these tier levels. So let's take a look at the spreadsheet now, and we'll use my current swing trade with SPXL to show you how to use this thing. So right now I have an entry here at 105.26 on SPXL. So we're going to put in the ticker symbol, SPXL. I'm just using my arrow over to get into the entry trigger. So here you're going to put in why you entered the trade. For me, it was the break of a daily candle after the 50 MA was broken. So I just abbreviate that and I know what it means. You can put in whatever you want there. The entry date was 7/20/21. The exit date, we're still in the trade, so we're going to leave that blank for now. Ideal entry, I believe, was 105.24. My actual entry was 105.26. My initial stop, 101.66. And our position size is 3 shares. We don't know the other stuff like the exit price because we're still in the trade, so we skip that. We haven't sold it yet. So as of right now, we can see our risk. We can see our first day potential loss. And that was only on the first day. We've already moved the stop loss up because now here it is August 9th. So down here, we can figure out our current status of the swing trade very easily. So we'll put in the entry price, 105.26. Number of shares, 3. The stop loss is not 101.66 anymore because we've been moving it up each day with a 50 MA. So right now it's at 107.80. So I'll plug that in here and it'll tell me what our P&L is right now. So we're at 762. So when the trade is over, I'll use my P&L to help me decide my next trade, and that P&L will show up over here once that's over. Also, this sold value, that's going to be the amount that you sell all the shares for. You can get that directly from the platform that you trade with. It'll spit that information out to you once you finish the trade. So you can see right now the cost is $315.78. So if we ended the trade here, which we're not going to, we would be somewhere around 322 or 323 and some change, and I would enter that information here. So once we have all of that data, then we can start to plan our next trades, and I put in a couple of text boxes to just try to give you some ideas. This is not financial advice, but this is the way that I work on these swing trades myself. So after winning 3 trades, you might want to increase your risk by 50% just to see if you can continue to grow your account. So if you've won 3 trades, you've built a bit of a cushion. So let's say you win, each trade gets you an average of $20. So, and you've been risking $10 per trade up to that point. So the 4th trade, you might want to risk $15. So as many shares as you can buy with a risk of $15, that's how many shares that you want to enter the next trade in. And that will help grow your account. And then I also have an example of some risk management that you can apply. And it's a little bit redundant to what we were just talking about, but it's never a bad thing to have redundancy in your trading plans because it just makes sure that you don't make any mistakes as you move on or take on too much risk accidentally. So you can read this and check that out. If you have any questions about how to use this spreadsheet or where to get it or anything like that, just leave a comment in the comment section below. If you mistakenly entered any information, you can highlight one box, right click, hit clear contents. If you want to erase an entire row, you can hit clear contents. It's not going to allow you to click in these values. That way you don't accidentally erase the formulas that make this thing work. So you can then just highlight sections at a time. This section here is for notes about the trade. Maybe you want to comment like the S&P was at all-time highs when you took an entry. Whoops, I put in a 7 instead of the and sign there. So stuff like that, and then it will also add up your P&L as you have multiple trades, and it will also tell you your return on investment on each individual trade and then overall. So I think it's pretty helpful. It's really important to have something like this so that you can collect data, you can start to see what works, what doesn't work, and you can use it to plan your next trade. So again, any questions, just let me know. If you find this video helpful to you, please hit the like button. If you haven't done so already, hit subscribe. As always, no matter what you're trading, whether it be a swing trade, a day trade, an investment, go into every single trade with a plan. Stick to that plan no matter what. Always take your stop losses, honor your profit targets, and in the long run, you should be green.